Your baptism was fun, you can make an even bigger splash at your wedding. There's no stopping a bride and groom who are hell-bent on defying tradition.
Invited to 104.1 WTQR's first ever double barrel shotgun wedding this Saturday at Wet n Wild Emerald Pointe Water Park. We're footing the bill to marry 20 lucky WTQR loyal listener couples.
Marriage fever has hit Greensboro, North Carolina, and it started at radio station WTQR. Couples young and young at heart are lining up for their marriage licenses and shopping for formal wear that's going to take a bit of a beating.
All right. Is there anything I can help you out with today?
I need to rent a tux.
Is there anything in particular that you were looking for?
Something that can get wet.
Wet?
Very wet.
Well, how's it gonna get wet?
Where's that salesman been? Obviously not listening to WTQR.
104.1 WTQR, today's best country and your all-time favorites, and your wedding station. That's right, you heard me right. You are.
But DJ Angie Ward has plenty of listeners, like Wendy Burke.
I was in traffic, flipping the channels to see what song's the best on, and I heard "Enter to Win a Wedding" on WTQR. And I'm like, what? So I listened, and they said at Emerald Pointe Water Park, go down the slides, double-barrel shotgun wedding. I'm like, yeah, I'll enter it, see what we do.
Our friends at Wet n Wild Emerald Pointe Water Park here in Greensboro came to us and said, we have a brand new slide. It's the double barrel shotgun blast. We want your radio station to do something with us to promote this. What can you give us?
I came home, typed it on the internet, pretended like it was from Mark, and sent it to the radio station.
And Angie phoned up 20 lucky winners of one Wet n Wild wedding.
And she says, you've won the contest you entered, Mark Ticer. And I'm like, ma'am, I do not recall entering a contest.
And he just stood there with his mouth open.
And I said, well, what did I win? She said, you've won to get married. And I'm like, ma'am, I have no idea what you're talking about.
He has never been married before, and I don't think getting married at Emerald Pointe was what he had in mind.
She said, the next Saturday coming. So that gave us approximately 6 days to plan this thing, from inviting friends and families from all over the United States to getting a dress, a tux, a car, people to come see us get married that we had wanted to do years ago. And it has just, boom, happened within a 6-day period. And she just goes berserk. She's like, well, she's happy. She knows what to do in 6 days. I don't.
Meet another lucky couple facing the same dilemma, Bill Riedel and Geneva Camp. 6 days to invite friends and family from out of town, including the groom himself. He lives in New Jersey.
When she called me, I couldn't do anything but laugh. And when she said, I said, makes no difference to me because we're going to get married anyhow. I said, why not? We always like to do things on the spur of the moment.
We planned on getting married in about a year. And I moved down here, and then I heard about this contest. And we entered it. And I feel like it was meant to be, or we wouldn't have won. I had no intentions of getting involved with anyone. Just was going to go out and enjoy him, and we were just going to enjoy each other's company.
They met at a motorcycle club called the Retreads, 2 lonely kids in their 60s whose spouses had passed away.
Bill and I were in Philadelphia, and we were going across the street, and he took my hand and he locked his fingers in mine, and I just felt electricity run through my whole body. It just changed my whole life.
If If we pick the squash, we can have fried squash for supper.
Wendy's life has also undergone a recent and radical change, which may have influenced her decision to throw caution to the wind and take this rather unusual plunge.
I had gastric bypass surgery. 160 pounds I've lost. And Mark loved me from the very beginning when he first met me to my very heaviest. Never said anything about anything, but he was scared that I would die.
A day before this very public wedding, Mark admits to a case of butterflies.
I was feeling good this morning when I went to work. As the day progressed, I lost my appetite for breakfast. I've lost my appetite for lunch. I believe I could eat a handful of grapes for supper, and that would do me fine. You always hear people saying butterflies in their stomach. I think I have herds of butterflies in my stomach. I'm scared, I'm worried, but I'm happy.
For someone who proposed 3 long years ago, a double-barreled shotgun wedding may be the only way to go. WTQR Greensboro is unrolling a promotion that 20 couples will never forget. Mass wedding vows at this water park about an hour from now. Wendy Burke's mother is still coming to terms with it.
She called us last Saturday and said, guess what, I'm getting married. I said, oh, you're kidding. And I said, when? And she says, oh, next Saturday. I said, oh, surprise. That's a lot of planning time, you know? And I was kind of, wow, you know, is this an experience that I'm going to like or dislike, you know?
Bill and Geneva don't know how not to have fun, but their full formal wedding gear proves they're also taking these nuptials seriously.
Hi. All right, now what's your name?
Geneva Camp.
This is Geneva, and you are?
Bill Riedel.
All right, Bill. Now you guys, are you wearing that dress down the slide, girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Now this is what I'd like to ask. Do you come to water parks often in wedding dresses?
No.
Okay. So it's a first for you too?
Sure.
All right. Well, good luck to you guys.
Blessings for this latest adventure come also from Bill's daughters, Kay and Tracy.
It's so much better to do it this way. It really is. What are you gonna, they couldn't, well, you could, but why rent a hall and make a big thing out of it? So it's fun, it's different, and, you know, it really just, it's a good way to start it, I think.
Oh, I'm very happy. Very happy.
Boys got great.
And I'm getting a new mom deal too. Never had a stepmom before.
You will be saying I, and I'll say the groom take you, the bride. Just remember, the groom means say your name, the bride means say her name. Do you, the groom, take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife, to have, and to hold, to love, to honor, and to cherish, and to keep yourself only unto her, so long as you both shall live. You'll now join hands.
I can't help but cry.
Repeat after me.
Like a drop in the ocean, his love and devotion carries me.
In riches. And in poverty. In sickness. And in health.
This ring I give you is a token and in pledge
Of my close faith.
DJ Angie Ward can't believe how well things are going, but it's not over yet.
It really is a huge success already. Now we just have to make sure that everybody gets down the slide without getting hurt. If you're a spectator, give our couples a round of applause. They're about to take the wedding plunge.
Going down the slide in a wedding dress is something I never imagined, but I figured it was about time to get his cold feet wet.
Feet wet is one thing, but that expensive rented tux is another. I hope Bill's underwear isn't on loan.
with the power invested in me by the laws of the state of North Carolina, I now pronounce you husband and wife. What therefore now has been joined together, let no man put asunder. Amen. You may kiss the bride. Oh, my.
Mark has proved his love for Wendy in 100 different ways, but that doesn't mean he still doesn't need a little push.
Thank you.
What a way to get married.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. What therefore now has been joined together, let no man put asunder. Amen. You may kiss the bride, man.
These two lovebirds spent their courtship on a Harley. So what's a little wedding water slide? Do these seasoned bikers have a motto to live by? You bet. Hang on.
No banging out now.
Bill and Geneva would never complain about their aching joints. They're not ones to let anything stand in the way of a wedding as unique as this. Speaking of which, it isn't over yet. There's a reception, hamburgers, wedding cake, and a debriefing session.
That was more scared than actually getting married. I had my eyes closed. Yeah, that was pretty scary.
I tend to disagree. Standing and raising your hand saying I do was scarier than the ride. The ride was over a lot quicker than the I do ceremony. That ride, you can do it over and over and over. This I do, you can only do one time.
You're right. You got your cold feet wet.
And within 6 days, too.
Yes, 6 days.
And let's hear it for these good sports. If Bill's grandson, Michael, doesn't want to be disinherited, he better lead Grandpa back to the water slide. Now. Weird weddings grow from obsessions. With Mark McCuse of Coquitlam, British Columbia, that would be canoeing, or punning, or both.
Oh my God, Carla. Can you marry me in a canoe?
But of course, that sounds like a wonderful idea.
I sure hope you can.
So successful was Mark and Carla's canoe courtship that Mark is now offering advice.
I suggest to any eligible, any bachelors out there or bachelorettes that are trying to hook up, that a canoe rental is a great thing because you will have no distractions. You'll be with your lovely in a canoe, and she can't get away from you either, basically. I mean, she can, if she's a good swimmer, she might try to bail, but if you hook a rope on her, you can bring her back.
Who can blame Carla Blake for falling for such a suave and sophisticated guy? But she wasn't only drawn to Mark's way with a canoe. She first showed up at his door because he was a music teacher.
He used to do really weird things during the lessons, like he had a golf putter in his office, and he used to practice his putting while he was listening to my chorus. I thought that was really funny. And he was always cracking jokes and telling puns, like he'd go for 5 minutes telling these puns, and I would just be cracking up the whole time.
Before we go over tuning or anything, it's just basically holding the guitar.
Yeah, I don't know how to hold it. What do I do? He wrote me a report card at the end because he does that for little kids, and he put his phone number on the bottom and said, you know, call anytime. I know the semester's over, but you know, we can always have private lessons at my house and stuff like that. So, and then he asked me out bowling, and I was really busy. I didn't want to go at first, but he kept phoning me, and he was really persistent, and so I finally broke down and went out with him.
But anyways, we're gonna have fun with this.
You have your own locker?
I got my own. So we went to the bowling alley. I went in there, really laid it on thick. Went over to my locker. I had my own locker. Opened that up, got out my bowling ball, put on the bowling shirt. I had that already. My own shoes, the whole business. It really impressed her a lot. Well, I hope I did. Look at that! Oh! Oh!
Ow! 6 years this courtship has survived, thanks to a mutual but strange sense of humor.
Oh, man.
I was trying to impress her with my score. And as she was coming up, or as I was getting ready to bowl, she was trying to tug those socks down, and I knew right there that was a start of a canoodle.
Don't get Mark started on canoodles. That's his term for any stunt that moves a relationship forward. By proposing to Mark through this newspaper ad, Carla pulled a most awesome canoodle. But the wedding canoodle is a joint invention.
We decided on a canoe wedding mostly just because we really missed canoeing. And also because we used to be DJs and we used to go to these parties and we'd meet people that were just so unhappy about just the conventional ideas that they were putting into their weddings. So we decided we just didn't want to go there. We just want to have fun. This is my bouquet. It's actually a Canadian Tire Frisbee. I'm going to be tossing it out of the canoe. I really wanted it to go a lot further than just a bouquet because I wanted people to race after it. I just thought it would be funnier that way. Yes, there is money on the bottom, and that's because I was afraid people would just let it sink.
It's a 5-hour drive north to the wedding site at Lac Le Juene. They've overnighted at the campground with family and a few of their most adventurous friends. But with no rehearsal, no one is sure where to paddle or how to paddle, the wedding commissioner included.
Now, am I standing on the wharf?
No, you're going to be in a canoe.
Okay, that's all right. I thought I was standing on a wharf, but that's okay.
Terry Rogers is anxious about being late for his next wedding, but he's not missing this one for anything.
Because of the nature of the wedding commissioner, we can go pretty well anywhere people want. Like last winter, I was on skis at the top of Sun Peaks Mountain. Often we're at lakes, sometimes very remote lakes, beautiful settings, on ranches, backyards.
Carla's brother-in-law, Roy Hansen, isn't surprised one bit by this classic canoodle.
This is classic Mark and Carla. Like, you know, you couldn't ask for a better snapshot of the way that they think about life. Very creative, very personal. You couldn't ask for anything more kooky and more sort of dead on the moment, kind of nutty, kooky, weird, but fun and really, you know, really personal. I mean, don't think people will be forgetting about this one for a long time.
Cast out the anchor.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Land of the silver birch, home of the beaver.
You're nervous enough just sitting in a church pew at a wedding. If you have anything to do in the wedding, recite anything or that, you know, and how much more to be in a boat, having to concentrate about rowing and keeping your balance and also thinking of a wedding at the same time.
Welcome, everybody, and hang on. We are here today to participate in a most joyous occasion to celebrate one of life's greatest moments by acknowledging the wedding of Mark McCuse and Carla Blake. I call on those present.
I call on those present.
To witness that I, Mark McCuse.
To witness that I, Mark McCuse.
Take Carla Blake.
Take Carla Blake.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
Thank you. Carla, I call on those present.
I call on all those present.
To witness that I, Carla Blake.
To witness that I, Carla Blake.
Take Mark McCuse.
Take Mark McCuse.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
Carla and Mark will now recite their own vows.
Carla, can you marry me and be my wife in pond or sea?
Boat, of course, you will see. Whether we will sink or float, we must marry in this boat. Mark, can you a wife as me to take and become my husband on this lake?
Boy, oh boy, I canoe. You sure boat that I canoe marry you.
I'm sail happy, it is true, that in this boat I'll marry you. Boat all our paddlers must agree. Man overboard if you marry me.
She said starboard, he said bow. Both they must marry anyhow.
Will you pronounce us man and wife? to help preserve us for our life.
I now pronounce you man and wife, to weather storms and sail through life.
Carla hasn't forgotten about that bouquet. She's just waiting for someone to go swimming for it. Mark McCuse and Carla Burke have shown us that a wedding can be held anywhere. Long-standing traditions just have to be adapted to the situation. No need to worry about how the guests will react. Build it and they will come. Heck, they'll jump right in. Anyway, for the paddling pair of Carla and Mark, the canoe theme was a no-brainer.
It was a very good device, a good capsule to capture a wedding in, because it's moving a couple together very smoothly, clipping through the water, very much progressive forwardness. It's a very good symbolic thing of a relationship progressing forward.
In short, a canoe wedding is a classic canoodle. Canoodle think of a better way to get hitched? Aside from a double-barreled shotgun water slide ceremony, that is. These newlyweds enjoyed their wedding so much, they're sliding down the aisle all afternoon.